Hi guys, is everyone there? Say hello on the chat please if you're there, because I can't see you but you can see me. I can see someone is there. Hi Malfan. Sorry if I say your name incorrectly. Nice to have you here. So we just give a few minutes to for other people to join. There might be a delay of 1 to 2 minutes due to connection. Malfen, where are you from? Where are you, in Tanzania or are you in Kenya? Where are you from? I'm in London right now. Can you hear me? Say, put something on the chat, please. Oh. Two people. Hi Mohammed, nice to have you here. So is Mohammed, you are my nephew, so nice to see you joining me. Right, I'm not going to oh, are you from London? Right, which part? Malfin. Mouthani, oh Mouthen, sorry. Oh, Path. Oh, nice to have you guys. Right, I'm going to start the session in about a minute or so I give more time for people to join. I am from London. I live in Richmond, if you know London, just on the outskirts of London. Everybody else that has joined so far is in London. Nice, guys. So I've got Mala Venthan. Nice to have you as well. Right, I'm just going to start the session, guys. So this is this aims for, if you are in the UK, is for year 7 to year 8. So the questions are more for a higher ability, middle to higher ability, but I'm hoping I can help everyone, even with a low ability. It's absolutely fine. And if you are in other parts, in Tanzania, I know there are a few people that want to join. This should be for the standard, for Form 1 and Form 2. Mainly Form 1, and next week we're going to do simultaneous equations, etc. They are for Form 2. So, and for the UK will be for the year 8s. All right, let's start the session then, guys. So in this session, we're going to solve equations with unknown on one side, and then we're going to solve equations with fractions. In between, I'm going to give you some work to do. So please, if you don't have a pen and paper or pencil and paper, go and get it now, because I don't want to do all the work, guys. and then we're going to solve equations with unknown on both sides, and then we're going to solve equations with brackets. So after this, I'm going to give you some homework. Now, if you are a teacher, please don't rush in to give answers just in case. Now, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this, okay? So here you go. What you need to do is a warm-up. You have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you need to make each side 12. So all the numbers, if you add this way, there needs to be 12. If you add this way, there needs to be 12. And if you add this row, it needs to be 12. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Off you go, guys. Have fun. I'm hoping you're working, guys. So I've got 30 seconds. I'm going to give you the answers. Right, so if you haven't got it yet, I'm going to save your life. If I put 4 here, if I put 3 there, and a 5 there, that will make 12. And if I put 2 there and a 6 here, this would be 12. And if I put 1 there, this row would be 12. So I hope you got the same one. You might have a different arrangement, guys. Let's start the session. Well done. If you got it right, if not, maybe next week. Right, so what we have here, the first example is we have one unknown. So we have n on one side and nothing on the other side. That's what, when we say solve equation with unknown on one side. What do we need to do? We need to separate everything from this n, okay? We need to have n to be alone. What things are in the way? Well, we got plus 10, so remember this sign needs to go with it. So plus 10, we need to make that disappear. How can we do it? Well, it's a plus 10, and we want nothing. So what is nothing in math? 0. So to make it a 0, we need to subtract 10. Okay, so we're going to take away 10 from both sides. Because it's an equation, whatever you do on one side, you have to do on the other side. So subtract 10 on both sides. So now we have the 2n, we're going to bring it down, 2n plus 10 minus 10, 0, it's gone. So now we have the equal sign, 22 take away 10, that's 12. Now what does this mean, 2n? It means 2 times n. What is the opposite of multiplication? So over here we did the opposite of addition, which is subtraction. If we want to do the opposite of multiplication, what should it be? I think you've got it right. We need to divide because we don't want 2n, we want 1n. Okay, so we need to divide both sides by 2. So divide by 2 here. Equation, you need to balance it. Okay, so divide by 2 on this side. So 2 divided by 2, that just gives you 1. Now you have 1n. We don't write 1n, guys. Writing 1n is not cool in math. So we just write n. And then equals to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So n is equal to 6, guys. Let's go to the next example. Now I've got now a negative 3x take away 5 equals 13. Again, what do I need to do? This guy, I don't want him there. And this time is a negative. So what do? We want this guy to disappear. That means we want 0. We need to add 5. So add 5, guys. Add 5. Where else do I need to add 5? On this side as well. Okay, you need to balance it all the time. So now I've got 3x, which I'm going to bring down. 3x minus 5 plus 5, gone. So that's equal to 13 plus 5. Guys, what's that? 18. And now I don't want 3x, I want 1x. So I must divide by 3 on both sides. So divide by 3 here, divide by 3 on the other side too. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and then 18 divided by 3 is 6. So x is equal to 6. Next question. Right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to try this, okay guys? Have a go. Okay, so remember, it doesn't matter if x is on the other side. Math doesn't change. The process is the same. You want everything next to x to go away, okay? I'm going to give you 30 more seconds, okay? And then we're going to go over together, and then you mark your work. Right, let's go, guys. So, we want x to be alone. But remember, this 4 is the last thing you're going to deal with. Before anything, you need to deal with this 20. Now, because there is no sign here next to it on the left, it means it's a positive number. Okay, so what do? What's the opposite of positive? Negative. So we need to take away 20 on both sides. Take away 20 there. We need to balance it. So take away 20 here. And now let's do the math. 3 take away 20. What do we get? It's a negative 17, guys. Okay? Equals to 20 take away 20. Gone. Okay? 0. We don't want 20 there. Equals to 4x. Now we don't want 4x, we want just 1x. So divide by 4 on both sides. Divide by 4 here and divide by 4 here. Right, so what do we get now? How do we do this one? Well, you just have to leave it as fraction. There is no need to make it a decimal. And negative numbers, fraction numbers, they are all good in math, okay? So there's no good, no bad. Everything is the same. So in this case, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So you can write x is equal to negative 17 over 4. and that's your answer. So don't worry if you get negative, and don't worry if you get a fraction as well. All right, so here is some work for you guys, and we're going to go and do this together. So I'm going to give you how much time do you need? I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Okay, let's try these questions. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to have some coffee. Parth, I hope you're trying this. And Ali, Mohammed. So I'm going to ask you to give me the answers in a minute, guys. So, oh my God, Chini, you're so fast. You have all the answers. Right, can we have the answers for, well, 1 and 2, please, from Chini, because maybe the others are still working on this, okay? Can we have the first 2 answers, please? Actually, I've got not Chini, it's Ali, isn't it? Ali, sorry. Ali, can we have the answers? 1, 2, 3. Chini might be your parent. You've done that really quickly, but I'm coming up with fractions in a minute. What? Equations with fractions. Wow. Yep, that's the right one. X equals 14. Yeah, sorry, Ali. By the way, my name is, I'm gonna write my name here. Right, so at school they call me this, Miss Yahya. Okay, and I've got one of my students here, but you could also call me Teacher Raya. Or you could call me Auntie Raya. Some people call me Auntie Raya. So you choose what you want to call me, okay? But if you're from my school, I'm Miss Yahya. Okay, guys? So 14 is right, Ali. Number 2, 3 is right, guys. Mark your work. And yeah, I'm waiting for number 3 is right, is 8. And number 4. Right, Path, are you working on this? Oh, Chini is your mom. I think your mom sent me a message on Facebook. So nice to have you. And say hello to your mom. Right, can we have 1 for number 7, please? Mohammed, are you falling asleep? What's the answer to not number 7, number 4? 7. Thanks, Mohammed. Well done. Can we have the last one from anyone? The last question from anyone? Do I need to go over the last questions? Hi. I'm saying hi to Chini because I got a message to say hello. And the last one, guys, is y equals 2 for the last one? Yes, well done. Okay, so in case you haven't got the answers, I'm not going to go over this. If you want me to go over any of these questions, guys, leave me a note, okay? Leave me a message here. So, first one, x equals 14, x equals 3, x equals 8, and then we got x equals 7, and then we got x equals 2. Well done, guys. Let's go to the next lot of questions. So now we're going to solve equations with fractions, okay? Ali, what are you in Form 2 or Form 1? Can you leave me a note there? I'd like to know what level you are. I think I know about the other two. So here we have, do I need to do this? Put your hand up if I need to do this one, or you want to have a go on your own. Leave me a note, leave me a message if you want to try this on your own first. Oh, you're in Form 2. Okay. So, Ali, we are going to do more Form 2 stuff from next week. Okay. We'll be doing more forming equations, and then we're going to do simultaneous equations, and then we're going to do quadratic equations, and that will be most of the algebra done for Form 2. Okay, and then we'll be moving on to geometry after that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over, Mohammed, you can do it, okay. Oh my goodness me, x is equal to 125, right. Whoa, I've got some really sharp people here. I'm going to go over this. So what I'll do, Ali, if you have a camera or something, I'm gonna, Ali and Mohammed, I think you are a little bit far ahead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you these questions. You haven't got these questions, okay? But I'm going to go back to the other questions so the others can get on as well. So Ali and Mohammed, take a picture of this, or any of you that can do it, and then we're going to do them together afterwards. Right, so carry on with those, Ali and Mohammed, and I'm going to go back to this question here. Right, so we now have some fractions and we're asked to solve for x. I know you may know what the answer is, because what you need to do is have 3 plus 25 and you get 28. But we need to learn the method on how to do this. So let's do one thing at a time. We need to get rid of this number here. 3 is positive. There's no sign here. It means positive. Remember, the sign of a number is always on the left. So there's no sign on the left. It means this number is positive. We're going to take away 3 on both sides. So 3 take away 3, 0. Then we're left with x over 5 equals to 28 take away 3 is 25. Now, I really want you to learn the method, okay? Because these kind of things, they get harder as you go on to higher level. So x divided by 5, divide. If we want to get rid of the 5, we need to do the opposite. So we multiply by 5 in order to get rid of this. One more thing we need to do is balance it. So we need to do times 5 on the other side as well. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. So we have x on this side equals to 25 times 5 is 125. And that's your answer. So I've got slightly different question here. I've got a 2 this time here. I've got 2x. The previous question had just x. So again, we want to get rid of this number here before anything. So here we go. Take away 3 and take away 3. 3 take away 3 is 0. Then we are left with 2x divided by 5. And that's equal to 7 take away 3 is 4. Which one should we get rid of first? I think we should get rid of the 5. There is no better way to do. You can get rid of the 2 first, but I prefer to get rid of the denominator first. So 5 times and times 5. Don't forget to balance. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. Now if I bring it up here, I have 2x on that side. So it's 2x is equal to 4 times 5, which is 20. I need to get rid of this number here. I don't want 2x. I don't want 2 of them. I want to know how much is 1x worth. Okay, so divide by 2 on both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x is equal to 20 divided by 2, which is 10. Now remember, guys, in maths, especially when it comes to algebra, you need to learn the method. That is the most important thing than anything. Don't rush to get the answer, okay? Right, so hopefully some of you have got the answers for this one. For some of you, please do these questions. I am going to go through these questions very quickly. Oh my God, Ali is on fire. Have you given me the answer for A? Ali, you've got them all right. You've got them all right. So what I'm going to do, I've got other people who are watching, so I'm going to go over these really quickly. So the first question, 1 plus b, we're going to take away 1 on both sides. So what we have, if we take away 1, we have b over 3 equals 6, and then we need to multiply by 3 both sides. So 3 over 3 is 1, and then we have b is equal to 18. So well done, Ali. More questions are coming. Number 2. Right, Mohammed, are you working on this? I've got Mohammed, I've got Path, and I've got other people. I'm not sure who they are. They haven't introduced themselves, but that's okay. You can introduce yourself when you're ready. Right, so that's for number 1. For number 2, we got x over 5 plus 3 equals 4. So we're going to take away 3 on both sides, okay? So that means we're going to have x over 5 equals to 1. And therefore, if you multiply by 5 on both sides, we have x equals to 5. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this, guys. And for number 3, we got y over 4 plus 8 equals to 5. So we want to get rid of plus 8. Okay, remember the sign? Plus 8, so minus 8 and minus 8 on this side. So we have y over 4 is equal to 5. Take away 8 is what? Is negative 3. So to get rid of this 4, we need to multiply by 4 both sides. So 4 over 4 is 1. And then y is equal to negative 12. Okay, so mark your work as you go, guys. I'll get rid of this. Right, and now we're going to number 5, guys. Number 4. So what do we need to do is get rid of this 9. And remember, the sign goes with it. The sign on the left belongs to the number on the right. So plus 9, that means we're going to take away 9 on both sides. 5 take away 9 is negative 4 equals to a over 6. And then plus 9 minus 9 is 0. To get rid of this 6, we need to multiply by 6 on both sides. So 6 times negative 4 is negative 24 equals to this, and this will cancel. So a is equal to negative 24. And now for the last one, guys, we need to add 3. So add 3 on both sides. Then we have 5q over 6 equals to 13. Right, so what do we do now? We need to multiply by 6 on both sides to get rid of this. So 6 over 6. Now, did you give me the answer for the next one? Right, so yes, you did give me 78 over 5. Mohammed, well done for finishing it. Make sure you mark it as well. So now I have 5q. Now, you don't need a calculator for this one. 13 times 6. So 10 times 6 is 60. And then 3 times 6 is 18. So you can add these two, is 78. So 5q is equal to 78. We divide both sides by 5. And then q is equal to 78 over 5. Well done, guys. I think you guys are going to be doing really well. Some of you are super fast. Right, now we're going to do equations with unknown on both sides. Okay, here we go. Does anyone want to have a go first? Well, I'm going to let you have a go. But I'm only giving you 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds. I'm waiting for you, Ali, Mohammed, and Path. Some of you are hiding. I know there's more of you, but you're not telling me what your names are, guys. Ali, have you finished? Mohammed has finished. Oh my goodness. There's a bit of... Oh my goodness. Both of you. X equals 2. Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. 2 times 2 is 4. Well done. Right. Let me go over the questions so other people, other children can know what we've done. All right, so we have unknown on both sides. We've got 5x and 2x. Now you may ask yourself, what's the best way to do this? So what you need to do is look for the smaller amount. Now the smaller amount is 2x. So before you get rid of the numbers, you can get rid of the unknown. Okay? Well done, Mohammed, too. So we're going to take away 2x first. Okay? And we're going to take away 2x on both sides. So 5x take away 2x. This will give you 3x plus 3. I'm doing this step by step, so if you are not sure what to do, then you understand. Equals to 2x take away 2x is 0, equals to 9. And now we need to get rid of this 3. It's plus 3. Remember the sign, go with it. So minus 3, minus 3. So we have 3x plus 3 minus 3 is 0, equals to 9. And now we need to divide by 3. I think you know what to do now. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So x is equal to 3. Well done, guys. Okay, here is another one. Right, competition time. 30 seconds. Off you go. 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. My goodness, who is this? I can't even breathe. Someone says they have done. Can I have the answer, please? some of you are super fast. But if you're a teacher, please give others a chance, okay? Please, if you're a teacher, please don't do it. Wow, -1. That's what I have from Ali. Ali, you're gonna be a mathematician, aren't you? I think you are. Alright, so let's check. Is this answer correct then? So we look for the smaller x. The smaller x is the 2x, okay? We got 11 and 2x on this side. So we take away 2x on both sides. 11 take away 2x is 9x. Minus 4 equals to 2x take away 2x is gone. Then we got -13. Now what do we need to do is add 4 because we want x to be alone. So add 4 on both sides. So now we have 9x is equal to -13 plus 4 is a -9. Divide by 9 on both sides. So therefore x is equal to -1. Super work, Ali. Right. I think you only really need 10 seconds for each one of these questions, some of you. So let's have a go. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute for each question. Oh, the answers are coming. Hi, Path, you back? Ali, check the last one, okay? Yes, you can, Path. Get yourself a book and pen. Right. Ali, check the last one, okay? And I'm waiting for your answer. Path, I've got questions there. Do you want to try? You're asking me what should I do? Did you go away? Right. If you can't do it, I'm gonna go over the questions in a minute. Okay, check your answer. If you put 0 where x is, Ali, do you get the same answer on each side of the equation. You can always check your answer, okay? So whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go over the questions with the others, okay? -2 now, you've corrected it. Okay, let's have a look. Is it -2? Ali. All right, let's go and do these questions, okay? So we've got question 1, pass. If you're not sure what to do, please follow this up, okay? So for question 1, we've got 3x equals x plus 4. Which one is a smaller x? The smaller x is on the right, this one. So we're going to minus x on both sides. Okay, so 3x take away x is 2x. And that's equal to x take away x, that's 0. 4 divide by 2 on both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x is equal to 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so that's the answer for number 1. Please mark your work, and if you haven't got this right, just copy the answers, okay? So well done, guys. I just need to get rid of this. And now let's do number 2, guys. So we got 6y equals 4y minus 4. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So 4y is a smaller one and it's positive. So we're going to take away 4y on both sides. So 6 take away 4 is 2y. And this is going to give you 4y take away 4y, 0, negative 4. Okay, so 2 divided by 2 to get 1y, divide by 2 here. So therefore y is equal to negative 2. And that's for number 2, guys. Okay, so I'll get rid of that. Right, and number 3. So what do we have? 5x plus 3 equals to 3x plus 7. Small one is a 3x and it's positive. So we're going to do take away 3x, take away 3x. 5 take away 3, so that's going to give you 2x. And then we got the plus 3 equals to 3x take away 3x is 0, and that's going to be 7. And then we need to take away 3 because we have plus 3. So take away 3, take away 3. And now we have 2x equals 7 take away 3 is 4. And then we divide by 2. And that's going to give you x equals 2. So that's that, guys. And now we're going to do number 4. Okay, so then again we look at the unknown. We got 8y and 6y. 6y is a smaller one, so we're going to get rid of the 6y. So take away 6y because it is a positive number. We do the opposite. So take away 6y here. All right, so 8 take away 6 is going to give you 2y. And then we have take away 3 equals to 6y take away 6y, 0. And then we have a positive 7. Now we need to get rid of the 3, negative 3. So we need to add 3 on both sides. So now we have 2y. That's going to 0 now, equals to 7 plus 3 is 10. We divide by 2 on both sides. This and this cancels. So we got y equals 5. Okay, so now we're going to do the last one. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, so the last one again, we got unknown on both sides. We got 7x here and 10x. So we're going to get rid of the smaller x, which is a 7. So take away 7x here, take away 7x here. Then we have 10 take away 7, that's 3x. and then we have plus 3, and that's equal to 7. Take away 7, that's gone, and then we have a negative 3. Now we need to get rid of this 3, which is a positive 3, so take away 3 on both sides, okay? So 3x plus 3 minus 3 is 0. Take away, equal to negative 3, take away 3. That's going to be negative 6. Now we need to divide by 3 both sides. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So we got x equals to negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. Alright, so we're done with those ones. So after this, I can see a lot of you are good with this, with solving equations, which means next week we're going to be pretty fast. Or I'm just going to give you harder questions, okay? Because I didn't know anything about you guys. So now we're going to solve equations with brackets. Here is one. I'm going to give you, Ali, for you, 5 seconds. Everybody else, I'm going to give 1 minute. Have a go. Let me see what you know. Oh my God, I think you don't even need 1 second. You need half a second, Ali. All right, let's go over this, guys. Well done, Ali. And everybody else that has tried. So we're going to expand. We're going to expand the bracket. Expand means take things out of the bracket, okay? So you need to multiply this. So 2 times 2 is 4. So we have 4x. And then 2 times positive 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. And then they're both positive. So you get plus 6 equals to 9. We need to get rid of this 6 because it's positive. So minus 6 on both sides. So we have 4x equals, that's gone to 0, 3. Now divide by 4 on both sides. You have x equals to 3 over 4 because they cancel, okay? Now let's go to the next question, guys. Here you go. I think I'm going to give Ali half a second this time. Mohammed, are you working? And the rest of you who are hiding. Ali, I'm joking, by the way. You're not under any pressure, okay? Take your time, but I have a feeling you like to do it really. Punch the math, right? Good. Oh my goodness me. Is that the correct answer? Now let me check. All right, let's go over this together then, guys. So here we have a problem usually with these signs, okay? Things outside here, for example. So these guys, you might have heard a police car. I think it's a police car outside of my house. There's the road. So we have a 3. Okay, and then this negative goes with 4. Okay, so negative 4 times 2x. Ali, I'm really happy to hear that. Well done. And I'm happy to have you. You will learn a lot of math. Don't worry. So 4 times 2 is 8, but it's negative 8x. Okay? And then we got negative 4. The bracket means times. So negative 4 times negative 3. Path. If you're not sure, just follow me for now. So negative 4. First of all, 4 times 4 is 12. And then negative times negative is plus. So we're going to have a plus 12 equals to 7x. Now what do we need to do, guys? Let's make this, sorry, not 7x, 7x here. Now we need to collect like terms, okay? So which ones are like terms? Which ones can we add? Well, 3 and 12 can be added. So we've got negative 8x. 3 plus 12 is plus 15 equals to 7x. Now then, what do we do? Suddenly we have x on both sides, don't we? So what we need to do is get rid of the small x. Which one is a smaller x? It's not the 8 because that's a negative there. So that's a small x, which means we're going to add 8x. So add 8x on both sides, okay? So that and that is going to go, and then you have 15 equals to 7x plus 8x, that's 15x. Divide by 15 on both sides, okay? And this is going to give you x equals 1. Okay, guys? Now, did you get that? All right, guys, let's go to the next one. So sometimes we do make small errors, guys, don't worry. And now, this is where you need to pay attention, guys, when we have brackets and negatives and so on. I want you to try for a minute. So I'm going to give you a minute and I will go over the question with you after this, okay? 1 minute. I know, Ali, sometimes we need to, we do make errors, we are humans. But the key thing is, once you get your answer, Ali, you need to put it in to the equations and then see if it works, okay? You can always check your answer. So don't rush. All right, I'm going to go over the question with you guys. So again, we're going to do this really slowly. Which pen should I get? I think I'm going to get my red pen this time. I feel like I'm in a good mood. Okay, keep your answer on the side, please. Or you want to give it in the chat. I'm happy for you to do so. And then you can double check against ours, okay? So we got 5. We bring that down. Then we got negative 2 here, so negative 2 times x, that's going to give you negative 2x. And then 2 times 2 is 4, but we have negative 2, negative times positive. So I'm doing this with you, Path. Negative times positive give you negative. So 2 times 2 is 4, so that's negative 4 equals to 4, and then here it's negative 3. So 3 times 2 is 6, but this 2 is positive. So negative times positive is going to give you negative 6, okay? And now 3 times x is 3x, but negative times negative is positive. So that's going to give you positive 3x. Okay, now let's collect all the like terms. 5, negative 4, there are the like terms. So 5, negative 4 is 1. Take away 2x equals to 4, take away 6 is negative 2 plus 3x. Now, before we get rid of the numbers, we need to check the unknowns because we have the unknowns on both sides. Which one is a smaller one? It's the one that's negative. In this case, is a negative 2x. What's the opposite of negative 2x? Is adding 2x. So we're going to add 2x here. We're going to add 2x here. So on this side, I now have 1 equals to negative 2 plus 5x. Now I don't want this 2 here, it's negative 2. So I need to add 2, on both sides. 1 plus 2 is 3 equals 2. Now that's gone, so now I have 5x. I need to divide by 5 on both sides, okay? So Ali, well done. So you get 5 divided by 5, 1. So x is equal to 3 over 5. All right, guys? So make sure you copy this because I'm going to give you homework at the end of this. I think for some of you, I need to give you harder homework, which I will. All right, let's go. I think you need to do some work now, guys. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, which I have it here. Guys, if you're enjoying the session, make sure you press like. Okay, thank you. That's a good answer, Ali. Right, so Ali, you need to check question 3, okay? Okay, Path, if you want to wait, I'll go over these questions with you, okay? Mohammed, are you working on these questions? Thank you. So Ali, I'm happy with the next answer. For question 2, I'm happy with that. All right, so I'm going to go over these questions with you guys. Are you ready for it? So the first one, we need to expand the bracket first. So 3 times x is 3x. And then 3 times -2, that's going to give you -6. And then equals to 3 plus x. So the small x is here. We're going to take away x on both sides. 3x take away x, that's going to give you 2x. Minus 6 equals to 3. Now we need to add 6 on both sides. Okay, so the first one was, what did I get from Ali? 3/5. Let's have a look. So 3x take away 6. Now we have 2x. We need to add 6. So I'm going to speed this up. This is going to give you 9, because 3 plus 6 is 9. So x is going to be equal to 2/9. Now what did I get from Ali for the first one? Sorry, 9/2. Yes, that one is right. And then for the next one, right, I will do the next one slightly differently, guys. I will show you how to do this faster, okay? Right, so for number 2, I've got 5 here, and I know 20 is a multiple of 5. You can do the same method as 1, but in this case you can divide by 5 on both sides. So if you divide by 5 here and by 5 there, this will become 1. This will become 1, and then I only have what's here. So I have 2x plus 3 equals to 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 2x take away 3 equals to 4 take away 3 is 1. So x is going to be equal to 1/2. So hopefully you've got that one right. Yes. And now for number 3, it is a bit longer. So let's go and do this one together. I think that one looks like is the right answer. Okay, yes, Ali. So don't rush. The trick is not to rush, and also check your answer. So we got 10, take away, we need to multiply this. Minus 5 times x is minus 5x. Minus 5 times minus 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. Negative times negative is plus. So we have plus 10. Okay, and that's equal to 3 plus 4x. Let's collect like terms. 10 and 10 can be added. So 10 plus 10 is 20. Minus 5x equals to 3 plus 4x. Now before we get rid of the number, we need to look at the unknown, which is the x. In this case, the smaller one is a negative x. We're going to add 5x on both sides. Okay, so plus 5x plus 5x. So we got 20. These will go equals to 3 plus 4x and 5x is 9x. Take away 3 on both sides. So we got 17 equals to, these will cancel, 9x. And then we divide by 9 on both sides. So x is equal to 17 over 9. And that one is for number 3. Okay. Now I've gone over a little bit 1 hour, guys, but we haven't got long to go. And now for the last one. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone has done it, but I will go over with you guys. Okay, so let's have a look. We got 2 times 3x, that's going to give us 6x. 2 times positive 1, that's going to be plus 2, equals to 3, it's on its own. Positive 2 times 2, that's going to be plus 4x. And then positive 2 times negative 1, that's going to be negative 2. So now let's bring this down first. 6x plus 2 equals to 3 take away 2 is 1 plus 4x. Now we get rid of the small one, small x, which is this one, minus 4x here, minus 4x here. So 6 take away 4, 4x, that's going to be 2x. And then we have plus 2 equals to 1. They are going to go because that's going to be 0. Now we need to take away 2 on both sides, okay? So that's going to give you 2x, they go, equals to 1 take away negative 2 is negative 1. And now we're going to divide both sides by 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x is equal to negative half, guys. Okay. Right, let's go to the next one. Is the last question for this session. What will you do? We need to find the value of x and the smallest angle. Okay, so should I give you 2 minutes to do this? And let me see the answers on the chat. Okay, so this angle here is 2x. This one here is 2x. This angle here is x plus 10. This one is x minus 50. So we need to find x, and then after that we need to find the smallest angle. Okay, let's have a go. So Mohammed, Ali, are you still there? And I don't know who the others are. Path, are you there? Mala? Is anyone doing a question? But what is x minus 50? That's the angle on that corner. Alright, thanks Mohammed. X equals 55. Oh, I thought you left, Ali. Right. We'll find out in a minute. Right. Path, I'm going to do it step by step with you, okay? So this is going to be the topic for next week, but I'm going to make it difficult because I realize I've got the smallest one is 5 degrees. Right, let's have a look then in a minute. Right. Alright guys, anybody else who's got the answers, guys? Alright, you've got 30 seconds to give me the answer. What does 2x means? It means 2x, Path. I will show you on Monday, Path, when I see you in the class, okay? How to do this, okay? Alright, so what can anyone say what I need to do, please? Can you, Ali, can you explain on the chat what we need to do in order to solve this? Or Mohammed? Or anybody else, please, who's looking, who's watching? What do we need to do in order to solve this? Just a small explanation. Or a brief explanation. Yes, 2x means 2 times x, Path. Right, okay, I'm going to go over this question with you guys. So we have a triangle here and angles in a triangle. Okay, I'm going to write in short. Add up to 180 degrees, okay? So if we add all these angles, we have to get 180 degrees. So first of all, we need to form the equation, okay? So we got 2x and then we got plus, let's put everything in a bracket, x plus 10. Okay, so we got 2x here and then the last angle is x minus 50. Everything here need to be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so let's take these out of the bracket. Then we got 2x plus x plus 10 plus x. There's a minus here, so that's going to be minus 50 equals to 180 degrees. It's very important you show you're working out because in the exam you get marks maybe for doing this line, okay? So you must show you're working out. Now let's add all the like terms. What are they? We've got 2x, we got plus x, and then we got plus x. Okay, and then the other one is, let me get a different color. So we have plus 10 and minus 50. Okay, remember to always take the signs. That's what I'm trying to show you. So 2x plus x is 3x, plus x is 4x, and then plus 10 take away 50, that's going to be take away 40 equals to 180 degrees. Now we need to add a 40 on both sides to get rid of the 40. So 4x is going to be equal to 100, so not 100, is going to be equal to 220. I can't add anymore. I think it's time for coffee. Right, if we take it over here, let's halve it fast, guys. It's going to be 2x is going to be equal to 110 degrees. So therefore x is going to be equal to 55 degrees. Right, so that means this one here is going to be 2 times 55. This angle here, that's going to be 110. This one is going to be 55, take away 50, which is 5 degrees. And this one is going to be 55 plus 10, which is 65 degrees. Now you need to make sure you check, do they add up to 180 degrees? Well, 65 plus 5 is 70. 70 plus 110 is 180. So well done to all of you, have done really well. I'm going to show you some homework if you want to try these, guys. Now if you want harder questions, please leave me a comment and I will leave extra homework on the description. Okay, I'm just going to repeat that. If you want harder questions, leave me a comment on the description and leave me a comment on the comment section, and I will leave the homework, extra homework, on the description, and then you can give me back. I will give the answers for this one next week. Now next week, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to do forming and solving equations. So we're going to form, we're going to have worded questions, we're going to have shapes with equations, and the week after we're going to do the rest of these. Okay, so we're going to need about 4 to 5 sessions to finish all the algebra that you need for, if you are in Tanzania, for Form 1 and 2. If you are in the UK, it will be Year 7 and some of Year 8. All right, guys. So I just want to say thank you very much. Remember to like, guys. And it's time for me to have dinner, okay? And bye for now, guys. Okay, take care.